Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Rich Life. I want to start off today's episode by just wishing you a very happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there and all of the mother figures. I hope you have a beautiful day celebrating with those you love. I'm not going to keep you for very long today. I just want to do two really quick things. The first is I want to share with you a story that stayed with me this week, and I hope that it will stay with you not only today, but also in the course of how you live your life. And the second thing is I want to announce the winners of our very first giveaway, the winners of our aproninis, the mom aprons from my Bambini wear collection. I couldn't pick just one, so I picked two moms who I feel like really exemplify what it means to live the rich life. So first up, my story. Many of you know that I spent a few days in Pasadena, California at the Mom 2.0 Summit. And one of the highlights of that trip for me was getting to learn more about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I've seen the commercials like many of us have, and the line that always stayed with me was that no family ever receives a bill. So I wanted to learn more about them. And I stopped by their booth and learned some really great things. Like I didn't know that they have a school there that the patients can attend and their siblings can attend as well. On top of their families getting lodging while they're there. They don't have to worry about bills. They don't have to worry about any of that, just focusing on helping their sick children get well. So before I left, I was asked, like many of the other people who stopped by the booth, to leave a Mother's Day card for a St. Jude mom. And that was really hard for me. I struggled so much. I stood there for such a long time because as the mom of a healthy child, you guys all know Riley, I didn't know what to say. And so I asked God to help me. And what he said was, speak from your heart. So I left a note there telling this mom who I've never met before that I'm praying for her because I am. That I'm praying for her, that I'm praying for her children, I'm praying for her family, that I admire her strength, and I wanted to send as much encouragement as I could to her because I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it's like to go to bed not knowing if your child will be there tomorrow. I mean, obviously, who knows what happens in this crazy world we live in, but for that to always be something that you have to live with day in and day out and still be there and strong for your family, I don't know what that's like. But I wanted to let her know that I care. And then the next day, as luck would have it, I won a gift bag from St. Jude filled with all these great things from their partners. And I left my business card there and they did a drawing and I won. And I felt lucky, but I also felt like that was God's way of telling me that my work with St. Jude wasn't done, that he had more that he wanted me to do. So I got home this week and I got a note from Facebook asking if I wanted to contribute to a charity for my birthday, asked my friends to donate. And of course I thought about St. Jude. And when I went to scroll through the list, that was the first one that popped up. Again, that was affirmation that I have more work to do for those St. Jude moms. And so this year I told my friends and family, I don't want Mother's Day gifts. I don't want birthday gifts. I just want you to donate so that St. Jude can continue its mission so that no family will ever receive a bill. And that's something that I can do. It's something that feels small in the whole grand scheme of life, but it's something that I can do to be a blessing to someone else. And so what I want to say to you today is on Mother's Day and on every day that you live, wake up and ask yourself how you can be a blessing to someone else. And it doesn't have to be about money. It can be something as small as a phone call, reaching out to someone who just needs to hear a friendly voice. Or even reaching out to a stranger who you don't know, like the St. Jude mom, just sending them a word of encouragement. Gosh, I can't believe I actually cried on camera. I'm not going to edit this out because I want you to know that this is something that I really believe in. And I'm happy to share what I'm doing with all of you. And speaking of sharing, I do want to end this on a happy or smiling note. I want to congratulate two moms who have won our Apronini giveaway. I think that they both really exemplify what it means to live the rich life. The first one is Kristen from Annapolis. Kristen just started her own events planning company, and she wrote to me about her first event, which was a huge success. This was a huge leap of faith for her to do this, to step out on her own. But that's what living the rich life is all about. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud of her, and I just want to continue cheering her on in everything that she does. And the second mom is Tanya from Chicago. Now, Tanya has a different story. Tanya wrote to me about some of the struggles that she's going through, and I'm not going to go into detail here, but I am so proud of her for being vulnerable, for sharing what's going on in her life and trusting me, someone she doesn't even know, but someone who she's watching, who she's encouraged by. And I want to continue to encourage you, Tanya. So I'm so happy that you reached out to me, and I'm so happy to share one of my gifts with you. And I hope that for the rest of you, you will, if you haven't already, I hope that you'll subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all of the latest, including next week when I'm going to show you my summer tablescape and give you some summer entertaining tips too. And again, I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, everybody.